Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Oh, baby. Man. Welcome. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Is there an echo in here? Shout out to Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson, Las Vegas Aces. First player in WNBA history to have 35 plus points, 10 plus boards, 5 plus steals in a game. Last night's win over the Wings, 95-81, had herself a damn game. Uh, Towards the end of the first quarter, I said she going for 50. Didn't quite get there, but hey, blowout win. She had a great game. Shout out to her. I'm gonna talk some Las Vegas Aces. I'm gonna talk some New York Liberty, and I'm going to talk some Minnesota Lynx, baby. They also had a great game last night, 86-62. Blowout victory over the Los Angeles Sparks. Nafisha Collier have a damn night. She came out hot as well. I think she had 11 in the first quarter. I said, this is my favorite player. Started looking up Nafisha Collier jerseys on my phone before I went to sleep. But man, exciting games last night in the WNBA. We have a few exciting games tonight in the WNBA. And also, it's Thursday, baby. 1 day away from the weekend. Super regionals in the College World Series. Who is going to punch their ticket to Omaha? Break down some of the matchups and some of the futures there in college baseball, baby. And of course, as I said, it's Thursday, which means it's what you all been waiting for. We get the NBA Finals tonight. Boy, couldn't be more excited. Feels like a damn holiday. Excuse me. Woo! Bring a tear to my eye. It's such a beautiful day, baby. Thursday, man. Gonna break down the finals. I got a bunch of bets for you tonight. 9 bets right here in the bet slip for today between the WNBA, the NBA. We're getting wild, going crazy. A few more bets in the College Baseball World Series. I'm going to talk MVP market in the finals tonight and a few props that I have. Again, if you don't know, I've been saying it all week. I'm on the Mavs, baby. Plus 188 series price. I got the Mavericks in 6. Think that's about plus 500, plus 550 for the 4-2 victory for the Dallas Mavericks. Think I got 3 props for tonight. Oh, baby. Oh, boy. Cannot wait to dive on into all of it, man. It's Captain by a Hook, baby. With the red beard. I'm Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs, going live on a beautiful Thursday. The 6th day of June, year 2024. Man, usually my intro is a little longer. Usually go a 5-minute mark for the intro. Ran out of stuff to talk about. I'm so geeked. I had so much. I didn't want to dive right into it. I didn't want to start just yelling off bets 4 minutes into the show. Had to contain myself. But anyway, it's Captain by a Hook, baby. We're talking WNBA basketball. Last night, 2 historic performances. Not really. 1 historic performance, 1 great performance from 2 of the best power forward centers in the league. Starting off with the Las Vegas Aces. Again, 95-81 victory over the Dallas Wings. Again, Asia Wilson, historic night. First player with 35 plus points. She had 36. 10 plus boards. She had 12 of them things. And 5 plus steals. Ending the night with 6 steals. 36, 12, 6. 2 assists. Just a all around great night. She got hit in the face a few times as well. Also had a few other players stepping up. Kelsey Plum, she's been feeling it lately. Started off the season a little cold. She dropped a 20 piece last night. Jackie Young, kind of cold night, 2 for 8 from deep. Still ended up with 19 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. I'm gonna tell you one thing about Jackie Young. Nobody, and I mean nobody, can guard Jackie Young one on one. She gets to the bucket, baby. She has a beautiful mid range game, and don't let her get hot and start feeling it from deep. Again, 2 for 8 last night. We had the over 2.5 threes, but still a great game from Jackie Young. Again, Asia Wilson led the damn way last night. The thing I'm most impressed with Asia watching her this season, she demands the ball. She's not like, oh, let me just let the game come to me. She's gonna go down there and say, give me the damn ball and let me go to work. Enrique for Dallas in a losing effort. She had a damn night herself. She drops 31 points last night. I believe that tied her career high. I believe I remember the announcer saying that. 31 points last night to go along with her 7 assists and 4 boards. Enrique needs some help. I'm not sure what happened to Jalen Brown. I thought she was going to be a big help on the wing. Preseason performance, she dropped 18 or 20. Haven't seen her in the lineup. I think she broke her nose before the season, but I need to look into that. We need to find Enrique some help, and I think Jalen Brown will be a lot of help. Sierra McCowan, she did give him 14 points, 15 boards, a big double there. Monique Billings with 12 points and 6 boards, and then the Maddie Segrist, Villanova's finest, 14 points, 5 rebounds herself. Man, I don't know how much help she needs, but Dallas Wings struggling on the season so far. Just looking for some wins, man. They're down there at 3-5 towards the bottom half of the league, while Las Vegas Aces, they moved to 5-2 and hold fourth place behind the third place Minnesota Lynx. First place in the Western Conference, third place overall. Minnesota Lynx had a hell of a game last night, taking on the Los Angeles Sparks. 86-62 win for the Lynx, led by Nafisha Collier. Efficient shooting. I mean, she came out on fire. First 2 jumpers, splash, little mid-range game. 10 for 15 on the night for her. She ended the night with 25 points, 9 rebounds, 1 rebound shy of the elusive double, 2 steals, 3 assists also. I mean, she might be my favorite player of all time. She just she has such a simple game, and that's what I like. All the flashiness is cool, but she just gets buckets. Mellow like almost. Kayla McBride, her running mate, the ego, a maniac. She drops 13 points, 1 bucket short for us. Also, she went 1 for 6 from the three. When she's hot, she's hot, and when she's not, well, I guess she's not. Last night, 4 for 11 for her. But hey, Minnesota Lynx, she brings a lot more to the table than just shooting. Minnesota Lynx, and this is the point I really wanted to talk about on this show today. I think they're the best team outside of the Liberty and the Aces. The WNBA has those planes, levels. There's levels to everything. You got Aces, Liberty, last 2, 3 seasons been at each other's neck. We're 1A, 1B. I think the Lynx is the best team of all the other teams. Just 1 through 5 on the starting lineup, and then they have some excitement coming off of the bench at both the big position and the guard position. Nonstop at your throat, at your neck. I love how just the chemistry, when that ball is moving and snapping, it's a thing of beauty for this team. They're letting it fly. Bridget Carlton, she had 15 last night with 7 boards. Lynx team gets it from everywhere. They be running the floor. Courtney Williams, 9, 6, and 4 at the point guard position. And then Alana Smith, shout out to her. She went 3 for 6, 50% shooting. Got to the line though, got 10 points to go along with her 5 boards. Everybody that gets minutes on this team, man, they produce. Love this Lynx team. 2, 3 weeks ago, I gave them out as my pick to win it all. It's a long shot, but think they got a chance, man. Definitely got a chance. 17-1 right now. I gave it out at 40-1. They're moving and they're grooving. Seattle Storm and the Connecticut Sun. You got to watch out for them. But I think the Lynx, and once they believe that they're as good as the Aces and the Liberty, I think they will be right there, headed back to the top where they belong. But man, looking at tonight's games, got some good ones. You get the Chicago Sky taking on the winless Mystics. The Sky in a bit of a slump. They could use a win. They're -4 on the road against Washington. Ha! My gut says Washington's got to win one, right? Why not tonight? And then my brain's like, don't do that to the Sky. Don't do Chicago like that. But man, 0 for 9. It's hard to lose 10 in a row. I don't care how bad you are. Unless you're the White Sox, it's hard to lose 10 in a row. That line actually just moved to 4.5 live here, people, on Captain by a Hook. Chicago Sky, 4.5 point favorites on the road. Washington Mystics still looking for their first win. Whew. Washington Mystics, man, they're a conundrum. They play games close and then just get blown out at the end. Uh, it's hard for me to go anywhere. You gotta go Sky, huh? At that 4.5 just scares the life out of me. In the 6:30 game, I was about to say the late game, you get the New York Liberty, Atlanta Dream down there in Atlanta. Liberty 6.5 point favorites on the road. Got a bunch of props for you in this game. Got one prop for you in the Sky game. Also got a side bet for this game. Liberty 6.5 on the road. Can they cover? We'll see, baby. In the bets later on in the show, got a bunch of props for you there. Excited about that game. I must say. I must say. I'm gonna be flipping back and forth, definitely. I'm definitely catching the end of this Liberty game though. Liberty Dream game. Probably at the end of the first quarter. It'll probably be close to ending up in the finals game, which I cannot wait to talk about a little later. But for now, on Captain by a Hook, we are going to talk some college baseball. Got these super regionals this weekend, man. Super excited for it. Super duper excited to watch some super baseball in these super regionals. I mean that super sincerely. Saying super just feels sarcastic, doesn't it? These are the super regionals. Oh, yeah. Okay. Super. Kidding, 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 people. Tennessee still the favorite to win it all, plus 270 there. A&M still the second favorite, plus 340. Let me give you two teams, and you can call me crazy. Taking stabs in the dark here. I like North Carolina plus 900. I know they were a longer number before this weekend, but I still like the plus 900. Still think that there is value there, and I do think that they will take care of this weekend. West Virginia. I think they got them down there in Chapel Hill. I think they will be in Omaha for sure, and then this number will get even shorter. But plus 900 to win it all. I took a little dab on that. North Carolina Tar Heels to win it all. And then when I scroll down, that's just a team. And it called me crazy. Maybe I got last year's blues in me, getting caught up in the loser of last season. Give me Florida. 30-1 plus 3,000. Threw a little something something on them as well to win it all. I'm talking about winning it all. Those are the two teams that I threw something on Two other teams that kind of caught my interest, Virginia at 14 to 1, and then Clemson at 10 to 1. Those are the four teams I really think have a shot to upset a Tennessee or Texas A&M. So those are the four teams I'll be watching closely, just trying to gauge the value and jump on it as best as possible. Like right now for the North Carolina Tar Heels plus 900. I I think this will be the best number you can get. I didn't get into this earlier, but I think now is the best number I'll be able to get on it. I don't want to look at plus 300 next weekend. I don't want to really bet them game to game. I don't think they'll ever be huge dogs. So I'm just gonna take the 9 to 1. A team like Clemson, I think it will be a little longer maybe next week. I think that if they make it to Omaha, they will not be one of the top 4 or 5 teams that you're thinking about when you're thinking about winning it all. So I think I can get a better number on Clemson. Virginia's kind of the same way. They're 14 to 1. I think they'll still be around 14 to 1, 12 to 1 once they make it to Omaha, if they make it to Omaha, of course. But then Florida at 30 to 1, that's definitely going to drop, even if they're the seventh or eighth team uh, odds wise in Omaha. They're still going to probably be around 22 to 1. So I'm going to take the 30 to 1 on Florida today, take the North Carolina on the plus 900. Then I'm going to gauge Clemson, gauge Florida, and Virginia. Could be wrong. All three of those teams could get knocked out this weekend, and I'll be looking at some other teams next weekend. But diving into these super regionals, I actually do like a lot of dogs. I think I'm 3 and 5, three favorites, 5 dogs that I like. I'm gonna jump into the Knoxville regional super quick. The Evansville Purple Aces will get turkey dog whooped by Tennessee, baby. Volunteers minus 800. You can't do it. Not gonna touch that. Might look to play an over or something in the game line once those get listed. Tallahassee, Florida State and Connecticut intrigues me. Feels like an upset spot. It's not one that I've pulled the trigger on yet, but I definitely think Connecticut can walk into Florida State and walk away breaking their heart. If you know the show, you can sing it. Don't go breaking my heart. Florida State, man. Minus 320. You can get Connecticut at plus 235. I feel like I can get the game at 235, if you know what I mean. So I might bet that game to game instead of the whole weekend. Charlottesville, baby. Virginia's minus 330. Kansas State. This is another one. I like Virginia. I'm definitely going to be gauging Virginia, trying to get a number on them to win it all. But Kansas State, definitely a sneaky team at plus 240. Intrigues me a lot. Those are two that I like the dogs, but I think the favorite is ultimately the way to go. I think those are longer shot dogs than some of the dogs that I do like. North Carolina, I already talked about liking them to win it all. Plus minus 280 here against West Virginia. I think they take care of business. They were tested against LSU and they prevailed. I think West Virginia will be a cakewalk, walking the dog, reading the newspaper. Don't want to jinx it. Knock on some dang wood. Chapel Hill, baby. North Carolina, I think they prevail. Down there in Lexington, Oregon State, it's only plus 104. Not like the biggest dog, but I definitely think Oregon State can upset Kentucky. They just seem like a team, hungry team, at least gonna make a run. One of those heartbreak teams that just, well, just happy we made it to the third round of Omaha, something like that. Athens, North Carolina State, another small dog plus 118. I do think they take care of the Georgia Bulldogs, but excuse me. One thing I hate is a Georgia Bulldog. Minus 154, the favorites. This one has so much spite on it. I'm staying away from it. Georgia definitely. I was rooting for Georgia Tech. That's how much I don't like Georgia. I'd rather Tech win. But Georgia beat Tech. They're minus 154 against North Carolina State for the Super Regional. Staying away from that one. Don't want to get bit by Georgia. Betting out of spite. Clemson. I already told you how much I like them. They're minus 210 to beat Florida. Florida. This is where it really breaks my heart. Clemson in Florida. Woo! These are two teams I believe in. I just took Florida 30 to 1 to win it all. I didn't take Clemson yet. And I told you I was waiting for a better number. It's more like Florida. Plus 162. Give it to me. Give it to me. If Clemson bites me, I'll ride them the rest of the way, which might be the wrong way to look at it. I might get bit here and then Clemson lose first game in Omaha. But hey, we're not going to talk what ifs here. We're riding Florida. I like Florida at 30-1. I like them plus 162. Give me Florida to beat Clemson this weekend. They're getting back, and they're going to handle business. And I'm not the biggest Florida fan either, trust me. Uh, some little SEC, too many SEC teams in here. I'm starting to get flashbacks. College Station, baby. Texas A&M, Oregon. I think Texas A&M rolls, baby. So maybe more favorites than I thought when I first looked at it. Uh, but man, definitely, Clemson, Florida would be the best super regional if you ask me. I think we could see some series though, man. Virginia, Kansas State, a lot of these games, either a dang way. They do have the money lines posted for Friday's games and Saturday's games. Tomorrow, we'll jump in and break down the game by game aspect of it. Yeah, so you can get Connecticut plus 255 for game one. I think some of these teams you'll be able to get them, man, at good numbers game wise if you like the dogs. Anyway, any day, anyhow, you know what today is. You know what time it is. Oh, break down. I don't think this mic picks up beatboxing. Just heard silence and saw me dancing. It's finals day, baby. NBA finals tonight. Mavericks, Celtics. Game one. 6.5 point favorites. The Celtics are at home. Uh-oh, drum roll, please. Money line minus 245. Mavericks plus 200. 2-1 dogs tonight. Total set at 215 with the hook. You can have a lot of fun with this game. If you like betting it, it really does feel almost, and I'm not going to say it, Super Bowl ish, only because of the star power in this finals. So many players that we love betting props every day of the regular season. Luka's probably the most bet prop guy up there, definitely top five. You got Kyrie back in Boston. The narrative of him going bananas has his props going crazy. Man, then on the other side, you got Tatum and Brown. They put up a lot of points. They got a bunch of prop. It's a good prop finals, which makes it a good Super Bowl like thing. Last season it didn't feel like this, but this year it really does. Having a bunch of superstars, feel like there's so much to offer. Luka to score 45 points tonight, 10-1. I'm not betting. But it's stuff like that that you can go bananas on. They're giving you crazy odds. I feel like I've seen Luka score 45 100 times in my life. And I could be wrong. But anyway, we're going to dive in deep. Probably not as deep as some. But I do have uno, dos, tres bets on game one, prop wise. And I do have the series bet that I keep telling you about plus 184. It's 188 right now. I got it at 184 with the Dallas Mavericks to win it all, baby. And I got them to win it at 6 plus 500. I think that's 550 now. Let's dive into this MVP market. Let me paint some narratives for you. Waste your time a little bit. You got Jason Tatum as the favorite, minus 125. I think if the Celtics win this series, Jason Tatum is not going to be the reason why. I think it's going to be because Jaylen Brown dropped 40 a night. It's going to be because Derek White dropped 25-point double doubles in the last two games to close it out. And Drew Holiday acted a dang fool. It's going to be something like that. I don't think they win this series with Tatum being their best player. I don't think Tatum is mentally capable of being the best player in a series, finals at least. And then you got Luka at plus 210. First thought is the Mavericks win it. Luka was 100% getting this award. It probably means Luka's dropping triple double after triple double, almost like Ice Cube. If you know, you know. But ta, I think differently. Just like if I think the Celtics win, it's because Jason Tatum's not the best player on the floor. I think if the Mavericks win, it's not going to be because Luka is the best player on the floor. It's going to be because Luka is doing Luka things and Kyrie Irving is doing things we've never seen before. I think Luka's going to have his triple doubles after triple doubles like Ice Cube. But I think Kyrie is going to be the force to push him over the hump if, and in my opinion, when they win this finals. Kyrie Irving's going to have a few 40-point games, huge shots to close it out. And I think Luka's going to be the one garnering most of the attention and having 25, 13, and 11. Now, you might say 25, 13, and 11. That's MVP-ish. But at 18 to 1, Kyrie Irving, I took it at 20 to 1 2 days ago. I think he is capable of having games that can be bigger image and stat wise than 25, 13, and 11, as great as that is. And I think there's going to be games where that's, 27, 7, and 7. But I think Luka's going to dominate this game mentally around more and understands that with Kyrie at its best, with his engine going. My pick for MVP, 18 to 1. Took it at 20 to 1. I take it again at 18 to 1. I don't believe in Jaylen Brown as great as he is. He's plus 700 as the third favorite. But you got to think most of these odds correlate with the odds of the Celtics being minus 225. So, minus 225, Celtics are likely to win in the book's eyes. That gives Tatum and Brown more of an advantage number wise. So, you can really take advantage now on Mavs players. You got to believe they're going to win, though. Kyrie Irving or Luka ain't winning the MVP if they don't win. So that's what you first got to come to your mind. So I'm riding it out. We got Mavericks plus 188 to win it. Going ham like a good Sam. Which, talk to me, man. Kyrie Irving, 18 to 1 to win the MVP. I also like Drew Holiday. He's 100 to 1. I think if the Celtics do win it, it's because he locked down both Kyrie and Luka. They're gonna be telling that boy to follow the ball. Just switch. It ain't a pick. Switch. He's gonna be guarding both of these. And if he locks them down and he still have his 18 to 22, Drew Holiday at 100 to 1, I don't think that's a bad choice at all. If I think the Celtics are winning, I'm taking Drew Holiday before Brown and Tatum. The media might force it to Tatum, but I think it's because Drew Holiday will have a enormous impact, kind of like Iguodala like, just locking up and hitting big shots. So we got Mavericks plus 188, Kyrie plus 18 to 1, Drew Holiday 100 to 1. If the Celtics win and take all my money, maybe I get some back on a long shot like that. It's crazy how the world goes round. Ha ha! How you like me now? Take a PJ Washington 500 to 1. All right. Now you're just cuz betting. Just cuz. 550, man, for 4 to 2. Woo! It's getting hot in here. So hot. Anyway, baby, let's jump into tonight's bets, man. Let's get into some other props for game one of the finals, as well as some WNBA props. But first, I need somebody, anybody, hit me with the horns. in the NBA. Game 1. Give me Luka. Triple-double. Like Ice Cube. He's dropping 25, 13, and 11 tonight. Luka. Triple-dub. Also, Kristaps Porzingis. 24 and a half. That's the number set for his points, rebounds, and assists. Give me the under, baby. First game back since, Halloween? I'm kidding, baby. Give me Kristaps Porzingis under 24 and a half points, minus 118. Points, rebounds, and assists. Points, rebounds, assists under 24 and a half on the Unicorn, drafted by the New York Knicks. Man. Phil Jackson, huh? Kyrie Irving. I mentioned it a little bit. The narrative. He's going to be back in that garden. Oh, boy. You know he's going to love to drop a 50 piece on these Celtics in the finals at the Garden. Give me Kyrie Irving. Points, rebounds, assists, 32 and a half. Give me that over. I think he drops 30 alone. I think Luka's going to be a little wiser, pick his spots. I think Luka's going to be hot from deep, but we're going to be letting Kyrie Irving cook in this game 1. I think Kyrie Irving's going to be aggressive. Literally, Luka. I think he hits 6 or 7 threes tonight, gets about 27 points, but I think he really facilitates, gets some assists off Kyrie, gets some rebounds, and drops that triple double for me at plus 370. Luka to record a triple double plus 370. Say it as many times as I can. Kyrie Irving over 32 and a half points plus rebounds and assists. I think he's dropping 35 plus points, 2 or 3 assists, 2 or 3 rebounds. Um, I'm taking that narrative, baby. That's going to be my 3 NBA bets for tonight. Of course, I'm going to be on all the series bets, prices, all the stuff I told you. Mavs plus 188, baby. It's the finals. We repeating everything. Kyrie Irving MVP. Mavs 4-2. Drew Holiday. Let's jump into the WNBA. 4 bets tonight. My girl, Angel Reese, minus 102 over 11.5 points. Give me Angel Reese dropping 12 or more points over 11.5. She's really down there getting buckets, baby, down there in Washington. I can't wait to watch this. Man, I'm going to be flipping back and forth between 3 games tonight. Liberty. Give me them minus 6.5. I think they cover against Atlanta down there in Atlanta. I think the Liberty win this game by 10 or more. I think Atlanta needs to realize who their best player is and give Alicia Gray the damn ball. She be sitting in the corner like she be sitting in the corner like a kid in timeout. Go get the ball and do something with it. Liberty minus 6.5 down there in Atlanta, which means Brianna Stewart goes bananas. Banana Stewart, as I call her, over 19.5 points. But Brianna Stewart over 19.5 points. Sabrina Iescu. Oh, thought I forgot. Sabrina Iescu over 22.5 points plus assist. I mean, this thing's dang near automatic. It's paid my bills the last few weeks. Sabrina Iescu over 22.5 points and assist. Man, how about that, huh? Loaded you up with some bets for the weekend. Loaded you up with some bets for the weekend. That's how we do it right here, baby. You got college baseball bets. You got WNBA bets for the night. We got finals futures. We got finals props for the night. Let me go over everything one more time. Run through it quickly. Mavericks series price plus 188. Kyrie Irving MVP 18-1. Luka Doncic tonight game 1 triple double plus 370. Tonight game 1 Kristaps Porzingis under 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Kyrie Irving goes crazy over 32.5 points, rebounds, and assists. In the WNBA, Angel Reese over 11.5 points. New York Liberty minus 6.5 against the Dream. Brianna Stewart over 19.5 points. and Sabrina Ionescu over 22.5 points and assists. Also, Dallas Mavericks 4-2 series price plus 550. Take it, leave it, love it. Do your damn thing with it. Nose itching. My mother used to say that means somebody want to kiss you. Anyway, it's Captain by a hook with the red beard. I'm Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dobbs, going live on a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. Cannot wait for this game tonight. It is the 6th day of June. The year is 2024. Please take all of these wagers at your own risk and please, please gamble responsibly.